Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill today, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is even. And that one is inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. Into center. Volpe, long run. But it's just out of reach.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Now pitching for the
Will Warren is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Pete Alonso. Throw to first. Lindor back in there. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham gets under it, brings it in, and there's 2 down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
The third baseman, Mark
Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Back for more from the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Toss to Alonso. One up, one down. Here is Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Judge is down on strikes. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Here is Goldschmidt. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got it. One down. Starling Marte up to hit.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
And a foul ball. And now it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 3-2. 2 out, space is empty. Center field. Grisham settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Out to short, Lindor. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
The center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a ground ball. Goldie. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Soto. That's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball two. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte makes the grab, one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorby Bebos. And that one wrapped foul. Got him swinging.
The center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now with the Subway Series. And now it's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Line drive. Grisham makes the catch. And there are two down. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 3-2 stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Check swing, called strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Judge has it sized up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in the Bronx. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's outside.
That's outside. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to the left. Judge out on the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Bellinger.
On the ground. Vientos throws to first. Score at 5-3 for the 2nd out with the 3rd baseman shifted over there. Goldie steps into the box. There's the swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yerry De Los Santos.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one in the air center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1 away. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Next offering way off the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Inside. Ball three. Dominguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak
runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jorbeat Bebos digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now with the Subway Series. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Juan Soto. That one outside, and it's 2-1. And downstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Pete Alonso. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, you can't offer up that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Soto headed for the plate. He'll score, and they tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Off the plate inside. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's Aaron Judge now.
Number 99, Aaron.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way.
On the mound now, Kodai Senga.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
One out, runner at second. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 1 and 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Taylor going back, and it hits the fence. Judge scores, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Just missed. Goldie stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Starling
Leading
Marte.
off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. Here's a high chopper. B-bus. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed. Chopper to second. B-bus slinging it to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The tying run at the plate. Look out!
Yep,
and it hit him.
A little problem with his location there, but now
Devin Williams taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in
Mets,
a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Genesis Cabrera. He's been so good against lefties. Now the catcher
leading
up
off
to
for
hit,
the
Austin
Yankees,
Wells.
the catcher.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here, but the lefty-lefty matchup.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-1. Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorby B-Boss. The 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Yankees up by 3. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
Juan
off for the
Soto
Mets,
now.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Two balls, one strike. that's
Just
out.
missed. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
3-2.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Up
that's
next
been
for the
part of
Mets,
his career
the first
since
baseman,
day one.
Pete
And next for the
Alonso.
Mets, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one way outside. Full count, 3-2. Outside, and that is ball four.
First base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now
Mark
batting, third
Vientos
baseman,
up now
Mark
for the Mets.
Vientos.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball now.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this
Now,
season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that
Number
ERA,
33.
and that's where you love to be.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Outside.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
To the right side, Bebas. Over to second for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the
Number
8th,
75.
Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the hard-throwing
Leading
righty
off for the Yankees,
trying to
the
secure
right
these
fielder,
outs
Aaron
against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Judge waits.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Bellinger up to
Cody
hit.
Bellinger.
And he chases that one. One gone here. Here's Paul
Now
Goldschmidt.
batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey,
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And
The
stepping
left
in for the
fielder,
Yankees,
number 24,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Judge off of first with 2 away. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Up the middle, Acuna. Slings to first. That's out number 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 33.
Richard Carter. A chance at his first save of the year. Starling Marte up now for the
right
Mets.
fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Out towards left center. Dominguez sizing this one up, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Ground ball right side. Bibas. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel
Now
Acuna.
batting, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
This manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that misses. And it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Mets down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.